Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. Greetings, Divine Earth Angelics of the 144. I'm Paul White Gold Eagle from PrimeDisclosure.com. We have a very special transmission for you today about first contact with the higher dimensionals we call the Star Nation or our star families. Now this is a special protocol released from the Earth Alliance through Cobra's people and through our teams of the higher dimensions. Now this is critical for the technologies and the shift to occur to connect with our star nations, technologies such as the med beds, for many different reasons. One of the main reasons, Earth right now is a closed system, meaning we don't come and go from this planet, and the energy is basically, in a sense, enclosed. We need to become an open system. Just like in the laws of physics, when the system becomes open, we can bring in more energy and we can transition peacefully to the fifth dimension. So the following protocol is going to assist humanity and our ground crew team. We call it the 144. This is many codes, just like the 12 by 12, the 12 crystalline strands of DNA, the 12 code, making the upgrade from 64 code to the 144 of crystalline based. This is silica-based silicon of the crystal structure, the crystalline structure. So this following protocol is to assist our ground crew team to create what is being called by the Earth Alliance by the light contact dish. So the following protocol we're going to transmit to you today so you can continue in this ascension journey and assist our team for this great awakening. Victory to the light. Aho. After the critical mass of signatures was reached, the Pleiadians have communicated that the legal basis for their intervention, which included the divine intervention we did on this past solstice, December 21st, 2021, on the surface of the planet, intervention is now established. They'll start contacting first the individuals that both participated in the divine intervention and who are participating currently in the Contact Dish project. Galactic Confederation forces of light have decreed the surface of this planet to be turned into Confederation domain according to the Galactic Codex, Section 4.2. To prepare the planet for compression breakthrough, the light forces have asked me to instruct the surface population to change the surface of the planet into a contact dish. The instructions for the contact dish protocol: if you own a property that has a small flat area big enough for a small Pleiadian saucer craft to land, you can silently say the following decree. In the name of my I Am Presence, I decree and I command a landing of a Pleiadian ship on the land that I own and my physical first contact with the Pleiadians from that ship as soon as possible in the best possible way. It is very important that you never say this decree aloud and that you never speak about your decree to anyone. Otherwise, you cannot become part of the Contact Dish project. By not letting anybody know if you did the decree or not, you are protecting your own contact sequence with the Pleiadians from physical and non-physical cabal interference that could prevent it from happening. But by all means, you can share the instructions for the Contact Dish with the awakened part of the human population. The area 7 by 7 meters yards is the absolute minimum for a small Pleiadian ship to land. 30 by 30 meters is optimal. Needless to say, Pleiadians are positive beings of light. If you're not sure about that, then Contact Dish Protocol is not for you. The combined free will of thousands of people making this decree worldwide will send a coherent contact signal of pulsating light into the energy grid of the planet and to the Pleiadians. It will effectively turn the whole planet into a contact dish. The critical mass needed for this to happen is around 12,000 people. This will be an indication for the Pleiadians and the galactic central race that the awakened part of the human collective population has reached a spiritual maturity that equals 0.75 on the Kardashev scale. This will be an indicator that contact sequence can begin. Since the galactic law overrides local laws, this contact will be established regardless of the local laws in the countries where people will be contacted. The Pleiadians have stressed that they want to initialize the contact as soon as possible, but will not contact anyone until the basic safety of the contacted individuals can be assured, and for this the dark forces on the physical plane need to lose more power. They do not wish to say when the contact sequence will start, but when it starts, it will start suddenly without warning. People who do not own land will be contacted also, but for that contact, they'll need to be in nature at least 60 yards away from the nearest human being to avoid implant biochip interference, and as far away as possible from the local military bases. As soon as this contact happens, and even before, it will trigger strong emotional reactions among the surface population. Remain calm and use common sense. That's it. Simply state the decree. If you have land, use the land. You can do this anywhere in nature, anywhere that is open land, away, as far away from civilization and far away from the military bases as you can. And this will begin the sequences, the Contact Dish Protocol. So thank you everyone that joined us in the divine intervention meditation, signed the decree. For the higher dimensionals need to get permission so they can transcend the false, what they call the prime directive. We are prime disclosure. We're first disclosure, first contact. This is a reunion with our star nations, our star families. This is a good thing. If you have any doubt, any fear, meditate. Meditate upon this. Surround yourself in a bubble of white God light and take part in this process. The star seeds are spread out all over Pachamama in key locations and sacred portals, ports, and we can say the nodes, the nodules of this dragon grid that spreads the ley lines over Mother Earth, and you're in a key location. So the more that can join in, the more powerful this contact dish, and this will transcend free will. This is a free will universe. So the galactics need to know that this is what we truly want. We want contact. We want the shift to happen, the great awakening, and the reunion and joining forces with our higher dimensionals. We are the ground crew team that came into this simulation, into this realm for this great ascension, great shift into the new earth, heaven upon earth. So thank you all for joining us in this great project and process of ascension and the next phase. Before the technologies such as med beds, we need to make first contact. So thank you everyone to join us in this great ascension together and in this protocol of contacting our higher beings of light. These are benevolent beings, not the false and nefarious ones that are projecting their anomalies and inserts and false projections into this realm, overlaying the 5Ds, trying to slow down. We say kick the can down the road. So again, thank you for joining us. Please share this video with your teams and tribes. The more that can join in this process, the more powerful and the sooner first contact will happen. So thank you all very much. Please share this video. If you'd like to support us in our work and mission, you can make a pledge or donation at egolovecondor.com. Thank you all very much for your support. We appreciate each and every one of you. Have a most beautiful, blessed ascension process. Namaste.